Okay, how's it going? So the gameplay in the background is just the mariachi field order in use. Nothing special about the gameplay, but I do actually get 2 of these map kill streaks, which I thought was a bit odd. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but I thought the streak could only be used once. Well, I don't know. Anyway, a few videos back I was saying how I was excited for the World Cup. It's a tournament which brings the world together. It's in our summertime, and as I said, football and beer just go hand in hand. Now, before every tournament, England have this expectancy and hope, which is mainly due to media influences, and every tournament we come up short. It was supposed to be different this time. The expectancy wasn't there, but there was hope. Maybe without media pressure, our lads could play with less pressure and maybe surprise a few teams. But no. Same old England, same old shite. I'll be honest, I thought it would be tough to get out of the group, but this is the first time since 1958 that we have failed to do so, and the first time ever that England have been eliminated after just 2 games. Honestly, it's time for the so-called experienced players to kindly fuck off. Steven Gerrard is past it at international level, and Rooney, well, we can go back to paying grannies for sex. It's taken Wayne Rooney 12 years to overtake me in the goal scoring charts at World Cup tournaments. I'm sorry, but I've been slated for this before, and I probably will again. But the guy is not world class. The big players are turning up at this World Cup. We've seen some great goals from Suarez and Robin, Van Persie and Messi. The world class players are performing. Rooney scored a tap-in and missed so many chances. Suarez had 2 chances against England and buried them both. And he wasn't even fit. If our players could finish, we wouldn't be out of the World Cup just yet. But I suppose England have paid great honour to Rick Mail by finishing bottom. And as he would say, they are utter bastards. But come on. This is England. We expected a little bit more than this. The thing is, I used to be so passionate about England. I have shed tears, specifically at Euro 96 and France 98. Every time I see that Gaza slide against Germany at Euro 96, I still hope they can get there to tap it in and take us to glory. But the big thing for me is, there is no passion anymore. As much as I hate the wanker, we are in desperate need for a leader, someone like John Terry. Remember when the England players screamed the national anthem? Remember our players crying because of the heartache of being eliminated? Remember when psycho Stuart Pearce roared with ecstasy when he scored that penalty against Spain at Euro 96? Getting the whole nation together and roaring on England is a huge thing for our country. The country is united, we're all in it together, and we all hope that England can be successful. You can see the passion from the fans when you go down to your local pub. It's completely packed, England flags everywhere and shirts everywhere, the roar from the pub when England scored, the beer flying everywhere. One of the best experiences for me was watching England at the Glastonbury Festival back in 2004 when I was severely drunk amongst doing some illegal things, but the passion from the thousands of fans watching it on the big screen was unbelievable. But unfortunately, as I said, the passion seems to only be with the fans and not with the players, and hasn't been for a number of years. I actually thought that not qualifying for Euro 2008 was a blessing in disguise, because we could start all over again, start building our national team and get the spirit and passion back in the squad, which had been severely lacking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm used to failure when it comes to football. I'm a West Ham fan, and our last chance of glory and first chance in a while was back in 2005, where we should have beat Liverpool in a cup final where, ironically, Steven Gerrard single-handedly won them the game. Yeah, he can do it for Liverpool, but has never been the dominant force at international level. The knobhead. Obviously, I didn't expect England to win the World Cup, but I thought we'd have at least taken it to the final group game. I'm supposed to be at a work function this Tuesday coming where we're having a barbecue, having some beers, and then all going out to watch the football. But what's the point now? The game for England is absolutely meaningless. Unless players who didn't get a start, players like Wiltshire and Barkley, then I probably won't bother watching it. There's absolutely no reason to play the same 11 that we have started in the previous games. Yes, England have a young team, but there is already a lot of deadwood who are just not good enough at international level. Players like Danny Welbeck and Chris Smalling don't deserve to be in the squad. The only reason they are there is because they play for a huge club. If they were West Ham players or any other lower team, they wouldn't get close to the England national team. But yeah, I guess it's time to enjoy the World Cup as a neutral fan, because it has been a great tournament so far, and I hope it carries all the way to the final. It's just a shame that England could even make it to the final group game. Even Iran have more points than us. Oh well, take care guys, and I'll talk to you soon.